Alright, so now we're going to work on the like and unlike functionality. And if you remember, we have routes in the back end to do that. We're going to create two actions, one to add a like, one to remove a like. And when we created it in the endpoint on the server side, when we do either of those, it just returns the likes. It returns the array of likes. So we're going to create a type here called update likes. And basically we want that to fire off whether we like or unlike a post. So we'll say update likes, and we're going to go to our actions. Okay, so our post actions, and I'll just go ahead and copy this right here. And let's say add like, and we're going to change this to add like. Now we need to know which post we're adding a like to, so we're going to have to pass in an ID. All right, and then the request we're going to make is going to be a put request, because that's what I decided to do, because we're updating the post, and the endpoint is, let's see, we're going to use backticks here, and it's going to be API/posts/like/ and then the post ID. Actually, let's say post ID because that's a little more descriptive, because likes also do have IDs. Okay, so we'll make that request, and then when we get our response back, we're gonna dispatch update likes, and we're gonna send along here as a payload an object with not just the data, but also the ID, the post ID. All right, so we're going to say an object with the post ID, and then the likes is the data that comes back, because like I said, what's returned is the array of likes. Okay, and then if there's an error, we'll just go ahead and do our post error thing. Now we might as well do the remove like, since it's pretty much identical. We're just requesting to a different endpoint. So we'll go ahead and paste that in, and let's say remove like, and we'll call this remove like. It's going to take in again the post ID, and then the endpoint this time is going to be post/unlike, and then all this stuff is going to stay the same. We just get the likes back, and we're going to send them to the reducer. So let's save that, and let's head into our reducer. Okay, so actually let me make sure that, okay, yeah, update likes was brought in here. Let's bring it in here as well. Okay, and then let's create a case for it. All right, so as far as what we're going to do here to update the likes, we're going to return, let's go ahead and return the state object with the current state, and then we want to manipulate the posts, okay, because this is on the list of posts page, and we're going to map through the posts. So let's say state.posts, and then we're going to map through, and we'll say for each post we want to go ahead and say if the post post._ID is equal to, and remember we sent through the payload the post ID, so we want to see if that's equal to the payload.id. Okay, we want to make sure that it's the correct post that we're adding or removing the like to. And then we just want to put a ternary here. Okay, so if that's, actually wait a minute, we don't want that on the outside of the parentheses. Should be within the function here. So if it's a match, then let's return the post state, or I should say the post, this individual post, because all we want to manipulate is the likes. So we're going to say for the likes, we want to update that with the payload.likes, because remember we sent an object with both the ID and the likes. Okay, else, so let's go outside of these curly braces and say else, then just return the regular post okay, as is, if it's not the match. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. We're going to map through the posts. We're going to say for each post, check to see if it's the correct one, if it matches the payload ID. If it does, then we want to return new state with just all the stuff that's in that post. We just want to manipulate the likes to the likes that are returned. Okay, whether it's an add like or remove like, because remember they both return just the array of likes. So we're just updating this value here. And then if it doesn't match the ID, then just return the post and do nothing. All right, so let's go ahead and just add in loading false as well and save. And now that should do it. We have our action, we have our reducer. So now we can implement this in our post item component. So let's head over to that component, and let's see. We're gonna want to bring in the actions. So let's import. Let's say add like and remove like from our post actions, and then we want to add those here. And also at the bottom. All right, now we want to excuse me, we want to add a click handler to these two buttons right here. So we want to put this on let's see, this is the like button right here. So I'm going to add an on click. And when this is clicked, we're going to call add like. And remember, it takes in an ID, post ID, which we can get with underscore ID. Because we destructured up here, we pulled out underscore ID from post. All right, simple as that. And then let's just copy that on click and go to the unlike, the thumbs down, and we just simply want to call remove like and pass in the ID. All right, so let's go ahead and try it. ID is not defined. Let's see what this is all about. Actions, looks like I forgot to write post ID. Let's see. Yep. So this should actually be, you know what? I'm gonna do just ID here. Make sure you change it here and here. Same thing with remove like, change that to ID. All right, so let's log in. I'm going to actually log in as, actually I think John already liked my post. And there's actually nothing stopping you from liking your own post. If you want to add that functionality, you can. But even on YouTube, you can like your own stuff. So let's go to posts. And let's see, this one has 1 like. I'm going to hit it. You can see that update likes was fired off because we sent a request to the server to like. And we got the response back, and we updated the likes within the post. Now, if I click it again, we get a post error, because if you remember, we made it so we send back a 400 error if the user already liked the post. So let's hit unlike, and it goes down. And if I try to unlike again, I can't, because we set it up so that if the post is not liked by us, then we can't unlike it. Okay, there's no just like dislike. So it's just, you can add a like and you can remove it. Same thing here. Okay, so that works perfectly. All right, so let's see, in the next video I want to implement the functionality for this delete button. So we can only delete posts of our own. Even if we put this delete button on, even if we showed the delete button here on another user's post, we couldn't do it because we protected that within the back end. Okay, but in the next video we're going to make this work.